just because we're coming to the end of the season with some of our summer favorites like tomatoes and cucumbers doesn't mean there isn't a ton to look forward to in a fall garden. And the key generally with fall gardening is to get things established, get them a little bit bigger in size before the temperatures really begin to drop and the days get shorter and shorter. So I've decided to get ahead on my fall gardening by starting some pak choy right here, Chinese mustard, in seed trays. You see I've got quite a bunch of them. You also may notice that I left them in the seed tray for a little too long. The leaves are starting to turn yellow, but no matter, we're going to plant them out anyway. And I decided to plant them because I consulted the Portland Nursery veggie planting calendar. And I also just talked to some of the gardeners at this community garden I belong to, and it seemed like a good idea. You may also consider sowing direct, that is putting the seeds directly in the soil, a fast-growing variety of spinach. This one is called Corvair. It advertises that it's ready within 40 days after planting. That's really quick. Or arugula, or also known as wild rocket. That is a good option as well. So let's get to it. I'm just making sure to space these about 18 inches apart, 1.5 feet or so, using my trusty hory. Push the plant out of the tray. And then carefully put it back in. It's fine to bury it a little bit. Bury the stem a little bit. They don't mind. I think it helps them stand up. So that's basically it. I'm just gonna water that in well and make sure it stays moist, especially right after planting. Got some rain tomorrow, so that should help me out in that regard. I'm also not going to fertilize all that much, especially not with a fertilizer that's high in nitrogen, because that might attract aphids, which is a really common pest this time of year. So that's basically it for today's video. Thank you all for joining me, and until next time, this is Jacob at the Natural Gardening Team reminding you to garden more with fewer chemicals.